Mack Type Radio,
with the hottest radio station, Mack Type Radio, Ready to Learn show. Yours truly, Mack Joker, and it's about to go down. We got a special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know who you are and what you do.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Emxtixns coming out of Queens, New York. I got one of the hottest clothing lines coming up right now, and go definitely check me out.
Oh yeah, hey, welcome to the Ready to Learn show, Sticks, and you know we jumping straight into it. You brought up the clothing line, and the man has got some drip. I'm repping it right now. You know what I'm saying, in full effect. Go ahead and let's get into the clothing brand, man, and tell us how it started and how did they come about.
I mean, pretty much. I actually had a partner when I first started my line. It's one of my boys. Me and him, kind of came together, had an idea of just, doing something. Right. And me and him both are very into clothing and sneakers and stuff like that. So basically what ended up happening was we sat down, put together a little idea, and just kind of did the trial and error situation from there. The name, like I said, Stitched Emotions, has like a pretty sentimental meaning to it. For the most part, personally, I'm a firm believer in, expressing yourself through like the way you, without having to say anything, basically right. The way you dress and stuff like that.
Right.
One of my big slogans that I like to use is wear your emotions. So
that's dope.
I'm saying, how sometimes, you don't feel like really doing too much for the day.
Right.
You know how you're going to dress. You might come outside with just some sweats or some
right.
something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People kind of understand how you feeling for the day. So I kind of took that and I pretty much ran with it.
Man, that is the truth, man. Because a lot of times what you put on is a reflection of how you feeling.
Exactly.
So yeah, that is dope. That is dope. So you're independent, right?
100%. That's correct.
Okay. So as far as your designs, how does that? Who does your designs? Are you doing 100% of the designs or?
All right. So actually, the design, this bear, which is a crazy story with the bear.
Right.
The bear actually, I was sitting at my kitchen table one day, and I was having a conversation with my girl. We just talking, and I was like, man, there's something that's missing. Most big brands, they have like something that stands out that once you see it, you 100% know that's that.
Right.
So I just kind of doodled something on a little napkin, and one of my guys, shout out to Ozzy Oz the Virus. He's one of the dopest artists, cartoonists out there. Like, definitely check him out. He's known as Dragon Ball Z, Jordans, and things like that. But whatever the case may be, I've known him for years. He's a digitizer, so I sent it over to him. We kind of, talked for a little bit, chopped it up. He took what I did and put his little twist to it, and boom, that's what you have.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. And that's a dope collaboration. How it just came together.
Yeah, right.
So, are you looking to put it in? Do you have it in any stores, or is it just 100%? How you getting your sales? Are you online or?
All right. Well, right now I'm actually in one store. I did a collab with a store in North Carolina called Swift Kicks.
That's dope.
Shout out to them, as a matter of fact. Yeah, they got some kicks and everything like that, and they saw it. My stuff took a liking to it, and they wanted me to be like a featured brand in their store. So that was real dope. Other than that, to be honest with you, my DMs be going crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and I do have a website as well.
That's what's up. That's what's up, boss. That's what's up. And your clothing, is it for men and women?
I have a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. I got men's clothing. I got women's clothing. My sweatsuits are most of them are unisex. So the fit and the feel is exactly what you want. And I also just recently, I have actually have 3 kids, but I have 2 boys. One is 9, one is 6. So I actually just started the kids version of my line, and they're taking on that part of it. So.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you even got it for the youth, for the kids. Huh?
Yeah, right.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. You doing the right thing, boss. You're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. So Christmas is around the corner. what if somebody hits you up and says, "Hey, Sticks, can I get a special order? Do you do specific designs? You know, somebody wanted a special, you know what I'm saying, designs particularly just for them."
Um, that's a little difficult, right?
Okay.
Only because, to be honest with you, what ends up happening is somebody else sees that and they're gonna want that.
Okay, got you.
And so it's a little hard to kind of go off, but as far as color, if they
Right.
want like a specific color though,
Right.
yeah, I could, I could make something happen.
No
Or
doubt. No doubt.
a different, like a certain pattern maybe. Yeah, I could do
Okay.
that for sure. Yeah.
Okay. No doubt. So, have you had a chance to move around and maybe partake in any fashion shows or things of that nature, or are you looking to maybe collab and get into maybe some fashion shows to get it out there a little bit?
Of course, I'm actually happy that you asked that question. I actually have one coming up this weekend, this Saturday. So if anybody watching, you're in New York, check me out. We're gonna be in Queens this weekend. All information is gonna be in my bio. So
That's
definitely
what's
check.
up, boss.
But yeah, I've been in another one before, and the one that I was in before, it was like kind of small, my first one, but it was a really good turnout. All the models loved the clothes, everybody loved it, and it was a good experience. So I'm definitely looking to be in more. Definitely trying to be like the wardrobe for one of these music videos or something like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? For sure.
Nah, no doubt, man. That's how you do it. Um, how is the market? What's your take on the market as far as clothing? Is it competitive? Are you seeing? I mean, what's your thoughts on it as a young entrepreneur in this clothing fashion
So,
industry?
um, to be completely honest with you, I I figured out a lot of stuff on my own.
Okay,
Um, Trial and error was my biggest thing.
right,
I have over time of doing like pop up shops and things like that.
right,
I did end up running into people that they would share little jewels here and there. But to be honest, a lot of people looked at me as someone that they can ask questions for, and
mm,
I was way more off than what I really was. But
that's what's up.
just picking up little things here and there. But
Right,
as far as it being competitive, yeah, it is, and not that I understand it being competitive, but one thing I will say to a lot of people is, and anybody that asks me, any clothing person coming up that asks me, there's 365 days in the year. I don't have 365 outfits.
right,
And I only have, but so many and so many colors.
right,
So
right,
feel free to buy me out and then go buy somebody else out. You have more than enough days to wear all those
right,
clothes. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So
right. Man, I know that's right, boss. I know that's right,
take some of
man.
the pressure off me a little bit.
Exactly, exactly. Um, you mentioned something. You've been learning, trial and error, learning a lot yourself. So to speak. What would you say is the best gem you may have picked up, or the best thing that you've learned, or that's been crucial to your development on your journey and everything?
There's a couple things I could pick, but I'll say um, one thing in specifically that I feel like will definitely help someone that's along the fashion journey
Right.
is yeah, you gotta be confident in what you're
Okay.
out, because there's a lot of people that's they're gonna critique it, they're gonna have something bad to say about it, but then at the same token, those same people will turn around and use half of your idea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Right.
every little thing they didn't like about it, they'll add to it for themselves to make it what they do like about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So
mm,
you can't sit back and let one person say, "Nah, I don't like that," or two people, "Nah," but you really like it though. You
right.
really, really like it. You can't let them, deter what you feel is going to be the one.
So you sound like you're speaking from experience. Have you had to deal with that yourself, man?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah, man.
I've shown some designs and family members, and it's no hard feelings.
Wow.
Understand, you know what I mean? They're like,
Right.
nah, that's not the one for me.
Right.
Then I say, let me try this, and then it ends up hitting. So,
man, that's crazy.
One more thing I'll say is,
go ahead.
A lot of people like to see the clothing, like, and on someone, so they can kind of get an idea of what it was on them.
Okay.
So that just to piggyback with the confidence thing. So if you wear something and your outfit is a fire outfit, people are gonna tell you, yo, that's fire.
Right.
They're gonna gravitate to it, whether whoever liked it or not. They're still gonna gravitate to it.
So. Right. Huh. It's interesting you brought that up, Stick. So, have you found that a challenge trying to just make sales without them actually trying it on or actually physically feeling the clothing or anything? Is that a challenge? Do you find that challenging?
I'm not, to be honest with you, I think because of the pandemic and doing like the pop-ups,
right,
I was able to have a lot of people get to see and feel and everything in person. Like when I pull up to a pop-up, it's funny. When I pull up to a pop-up, I'm like a little show. I come with the mannequins.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My whole table is lit up. Then, whoever I come with me, they got an outfit on that's different for what I got on. So at any point in time, if you want to touch or, get an idea of it, you can. Right. So that has helped me. So, a lot of people have been going word of mouth, or they'll just look at it and say, oh, nah, that looks like some great material, and they'll just trust it. So that aspect, I haven't felt that aspect at like some others will, but I can see that definitely being an issue. Definitely.
Right. Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Kind of open up the next door. How has or if it has the pandemic played a part in your business during this time? Has it has it impacted it any? Because actually, and real quick, because I've had several guests in the past say that true enough, it may have impacted, but it allowed them to do X, Y, Z, or yada yada yada, or what I'm saying. I just want to see, what's how has it affected you if it has?
Well, it actually was. It was actually a pretty good thing for me because I was able to lock in a lot on the business. And it started to open up my creative side more. Like I've always liked to draw and things like that when I was younger.
Right.
But and as you get older, you kind of stray away from certain things. But till this day, I still can do it when I sit down and just chill out. So I've always had that like creative side, but it just had to, go to where it needed to be sent, basically. So the clothing thing is kind of where it went. So at that point in time, I was able to sit down and say, nah, I like this type of material.
Right.
This blend is better. No, these colors go better with this. So it allowed me to focus on things that I don't think other people would think about so soon in their business,
Okay. No doubt. Is there anybody out there that you could see wearing your brand, or maybe it comes to mind when that what your brand may represent, or kind of give an idea of what your brand may represent? Is there any ideal person out there that comes close, or?
I think everybody that
no doubt
designs clothing, the first person I think you want is like Fab in your clothes. Once
Right.
Fab got it on,
Exactly.
that's it.
No doubt.
You made it.
No doubt.
Yeah, but honestly, yeah, I could see a lot of people. I've actually, I had a few people from Atlanta that got the pieces that they really like, from
Right.
Houston,
Okay.
North Carolina, New
Right.
York. I've got some people in Cali. So pretty much anybody and everyone that's like kind of into streetwear, but it's just not the streetwear aspect of it, because
Right.
I said I take pride in the material that I use and stuff like that. So it's a little bit more. I don't want to say luxury, but you get what
Right.
I'm saying. It's a little bit more on the. If you want to look nice and I have to spend a whole lot of money, I
Exactly.
got you. I got you.
Exactly. Exactly. Have you been surprised of at some of the places that you've gotten some good reception from? I know you mentioned like Atlanta, maybe the Carolinas. What I mean, has it surprised you to some of the response you've been getting from it?
Man, let me tell you. So the first time I went out to North Carolina to actually put my stuff in the store,
Okay.
um, at night we end up going to some pizza shop. I had on one of my sweatsuits, and one of the kids in the store was like, "Yo, where'd you get that from?"
Okay.
I'm like, "Oh, this is mine." Long story short, I end up getting free food because he liked
Wow.
it.
Wow. Just
Like,
off of the drip.
just off of the outfit. So
That's what's up.
yeah,
That's what's
definitely I'm every time I see it or somebody hits me up or a blue check or something is across my, even what I mean, the feedback I got from you, it's I love
Oh
it.
no, no doubt, man. Like I said, I'm rocking it right now, man. It's comfortable. The material is real authentic. It's nothing cheap. You know what I'm saying? So,
Appreciate that.
I definitely see the time and the effort that you put into it, boss, is reflected. You feel me? I'm repping
Appreciate that.
right now, so you just keep doing what you're doing. Um, what's in the future for Sticks, man? Sticks Emotions. It's next, I say next maybe 5, 10 years or maybe long term. Have you thought about where you may want to see the clothing line now?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, being as though like I said, I'm in New York, I'm in Queens, right?
Right.
I kind of want to go through that like FUBU type of situation.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. They're for us by us.
right. Keep it, along our lines, but at the same time,
Right.
let people know you can still wear it too, but you gotta do it right. But as
Right.
far as
Right.
the future, of course, I want to see myself having my own stores.
No doubt.
I want my kids to start to become more involved in it so they can learn the business and everything like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, man. No doubt. And I definitely see it, man. I can see it. Let's talk about social media, man. Social media, has that played a part um in your clothing when in terms of marketing and building your brand, or do you use social media or do you think it's a good tool?
I think it's a great tool, but it can be very dangerous, of course. But
Ah,
um,
speak on it.
well, because it's very consuming. I had a conversation with someone last night, and which they were telling me how they wanted to take a break from it. She
Okay.
has business and everything, but it's just like it racks. She was saying how it racks her brain because every like 2 weeks or so, it seems like the algorithms are changing. You got to learn something new, and it's like,
Right.
and then you still have to also run your business and all of this stuff. So, you know,
Right.
I could see how and why someone would want to pay someone to do their social
Right.
media. But me personally, yeah, it's fun for me.
No
I,
doubt.
I enjoy meeting new people. Again, like I said, I love the feedback from people, telling me how they like the clothing, how they like the material.
Right.
Um, it's crazy seeing my Instagram grow so fast in a short period of time. I definitely think it's a great marketing tool if you're doing it right, if you're
Exactly.
following the rules how they want you to follow the rules and everything, and you're playing the algorithm game. Yeah, you will win very very easily. Yes.
No doubt. No doubt. let's talk about Clubhouse, man. Do you think Clubhouse can has impacted your business? Is it a good tool?
Yo, let me tell you, I tell everybody about Clubhouse, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen you had Ludovica on here. I actually met her on Clubhouse, and we actually did a dope promo together. She was out here in the city, and we actually ended up running into each other. And yeah, but not only that, I've actually had T-Boz from
Oh yeah,
TLC. Yeah, she actually viewed my page and
that's
shouted me
what's
out and
up.
everything. All of this from Clubhouse.
That's what's up.
Us right
That's
now, you know. So Clubhouse is definitely legit.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Um, are you looking for any brand ambassadors? Or do you currently have any brand ambassadors?
I have a couple actually, but I'm always down to do work, always down to work with someone, always down to take, get some dope photos, always down to get the feedback. Like, it's a part of the game. So, I don't want to skip any steps along the way. I'd rather, take it piece by piece and build my way up and build the relationships along the way. So, yeah, I'm definitely cool with that.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, it's all about building those relationships, sticks, man. Those relationships are very key, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, build them, soak that game up, man. You know what I'm saying? You
All right,
know, you're definitely on the right path.
all right.
And
Appreciate it.
all you got to do is just stay consistent, boss. Stay consistent.
Right.
Uh, so next, let's see. Again, Christmas is approaching.
Mhm.
Uh, any can we expect any Christmas specials going on for the holiday or?
I'm actually working on some rugbies right now.
Dope, dope.
Yeah,
That'll be dope.
a little throwback, something that you ain't seen in a little while.
Right.
But those should be here. Um, they should be done. I want to say probably right before Christmas. So, a little nice little something right before
Yeah.
Christmas. The colorways will be nice. Everybody, you'll love them.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Most definitely, man. How you feel about cross branding, man? As far as are you down to collab with any other fashion designers and do some cross branding, or is it just sticks emotion? That.
Nah, nah. I'm definitely with it. But it has to make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
no
long as it
doubt.
makes sense as far as like our brands, like it actually not just we just seem to be two dope brands and we're going with each other. Nah,
Right,
I want it to make sense. So if it makes sense, then yeah, of course, 100%, 100%.
no doubt. It's got to be the right situation.
Yeah, that's all it is. As long as it makes,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Understandable,
yeah.
understandable. So again, you did say you got the merch available online, correct?
Yes, correct. StitchedEmotions.com.
No doubt, no doubt. And then turnaround time normally, if somebody wants to place an order.
So my stuff is pretty much it's custom, so it's made to order. So it's about 3 to 5 days. I like to focus closer on the 3 than the
Dope,
5. So yeah,
dope, man. My boy Sticks getting it custom made, man. Definitely tap in, definitely tap in, man.
yeah, all the work is done
What what
now.
what has been what has been the, I guess, the toughest hurdle you've had to overcome just as a an independent fashion designer?
Oh man, every day is, you're not making money every day.
Okay.
So it's those it might be a week that you might not get a sale. It's through those time periods where you're on Instagram and you're getting attention or you're getting the likes and all of that stuff like that, but then you might not get a sale that week.
Mm,
Stuff like that can
mm,
play with your mental a little, only because you're like, what am I doing wrong?
right.
You know, and it's not, which that's not the case. People buy when they want to buy. Because again, you can have that week where nothing happens, and then next week on the Monday you can just rack up like
Right.
crazy, you know. So I want to say that it might be the biggest thing, like the
Mm.
consistency and just, keeping yourself focused no matter what. Like,
Right. Right. And I think that's tough too, man. Just you got to stay focused. Got to stay focused, man.
right, right.
Um, what advice would you give somebody? Somebody came to you and said, "Hey, Sticks, I'm thinking about starting my clothing line.
Mhm.
What would be the first advice you would give somebody for those that's out there listening?"
Well, this actually happened to me. So the first thing I actually told him, or I asked him was, did he have his design? Because
Okay.
a lot of times people will say they want to do it, but they don't know what they want to do yet, or what they want to put on their shirt yet, or how they want to put it, or they have this idea but it's not on paper.
Right.
As long as it's in your head, that's all it is, just an idea. It's not, you're not really doing anything, once you start writing it down and seeing it or drawing it and getting it down, then you're actually moving forward. So that first thing I would try to find out is if they actually have the design ready.
Okay.
um from there, I pretty much just try to just give you the different directions you can go, because there's different forms of your printing or your embroidery or your screen, yeah, not your screen printing, your heat press or something.
Okay.
So then I just try to try to pretty much get them to understand that it's different forms of making your clothes. Just give them like the little gems, as far as, even if you were to go get your Walmart T-shirt and stuff like that, you still have to make that your own. So
Right.
you still want to go get tags made and things like that. Make the clothing yours, so you won't give someone a reason to say, nah, I don't want to buy that because I can just go pick this up from somewhere else.
Right. Well, like I said, it sounds as if it's a lot that goes into it, man.
It is.
And I think that people, may, get it twisted, that thinking that is easier, uh, easier than what it actually is. In other words.
Yeah, a lot of people. I've actually heard some people say that you're not a designer if you just put your logo on a shirt, right?
Right.
And pardon me, but I think that's bullshit, because
Okay.
you had to actually design what you put on that shirt.
Okay.
You understand?
Has that happened to you? Has somebody tried to,
Not to me personally, no.
Okay.
But I just heard someone saying it, like, as they were speaking and referring to
Right.
uh this versus that, as far as being a designer or just being someone that makes clothes or whatever.
Right.
But again, you had to design whatever that logo is, or whatever, however you want to write those words. You had to design that in order to put it on there. So, that you're starting off as a designer from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly. Exactly.
it's just one of
Yeah.
those things, like I said, with the confidence, because little slick words like that might deter someone that doesn't have the confidence to say, what? Nah,
Right.
keep pushing.
Right. 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 So it is good that you have a support system too. A good support system that can help keep you motivated.
Of course.
Um, so again, let them know how they can get a hold of some merch. The holidays are approaching, man. Again, the drip is official. I'm stamping it, Matt Type Radio. The whole team stamping it. Go get you some. So let them know how they can go tap in and get some merch.
All right, so you can either hit me up on the gram. It's Stitched Emotions, just like you see it spelled right there, or it's stitchedemotions.com. Exactly the same way you see it spelled right there. Definitely holler at me. Whether you want a DM, you can hit me up on the site or whatever. Any way, I'm available.
No doubt. Make sure you get some Stitch emotion in your life. You gave him the social media handle, right?
Yeah, Stitched Emotions. That's what it is.
Man, you already know, man. You welcome back anytime on the Ready to Learn show, man. It's been a pleasure. You're doing big things, my guy. So I know I'm going to see you again. And like I said, man, you welcome back anytime. Keep doing the damn thing.
Appreciate you. You know I got something else coming to you, so you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Hey, he is official as a whistle, man. Tap in. I'll let your boy Stitch this emotion. Matt Type Radio, Ready to Learn show. We out of here.
My dog.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's good? I just finished rocking out the Ready to Learn show with my boy Mack Tight. Make sure y'all check in and tap in with my boy. You heard?
Yeah, ready to learn.